everybody, it's Emmybrenn and welcome back to my channel. If you guys want to see how I got this freckle glowy look, please keep watching. So for me, I personally absolutely love the look of freckles, but my freckles right now, because it's just becoming summer and they haven't really come out yet, they're super light on my face, and as soon as I put foundation on, they're like goodbye, except for this one dark freckle I have in the middle of my nose. But besides that, they typically don't show through my makeup until, you know, they get darker in the summer because of the UV rays. So I have a few products here that I'm going to show you guys how to use and how to emulate fake freckles, or how to enhance your own, which is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm just going to take this concealer and color correct any red spots I may have. So I just have a mirror right here if you guys are wondering. So this is just gonna go anywhere I have redness, which is all over. Now what I'm gonna do, because this is a glowy look and we want this to look very dewy, very glowy on the skin. So I'm just gonna be taking the Sephora illuminating drops, and you're supposed to shake this, so shake it out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on the areas that I want to highlight my face. So you know how we highlight with concealer and, you know, highlight over? So we're doing some under highlighting this time. So I'm just gonna take this, and it comes with this little dropper, which is actually really nice. So I'm just gonna, this has a little button on top here. You can take a beauty blender. I just like using my fingers for this. So I know this looks a little bit crazy, but don't worry, we are going to be putting foundation over it, so no big deal. Using a product that is specifically for fake freckles, and it is this little packaging. I just keep it in the little box because it's really small, so I don't want it to, you know, get lost in my makeup bag, my like never-ending makeup bag. So with freckles, you really just want to keep this natural. I don't want to be looking fake at all, so I'm just gonna follow my own natural freckle pattern. So I personally have freckles all on my nose, and they kind of go up into my like cheekbone area, and then I have some freckles, like a cluster on my forehead and a few like on my lips and chin, but I'm just gonna focus more so on these front freckles over my nose. So with freckles, we really want this to be dimensional. We don't want them to be all one color, all one size. Freckles vary in color, size, you know, lightness, darkness. Like, it really depends on who you are. So I'm just gonna start by going over my own natural freckles, just because this is easier for me to get a natural look. But basically what I do is you want to do dots, 2 dots, and then pick it up with your finger and then dot it somewhere else. So freckles usually are in sort of clusters, so 2 to 3 are in a cluster. So I'll show you guys kind of what I mean by this. I'm sorry if my mirror is like in the way. I'm just trying to demonstrate. So I'm just gonna go in and enhance that really dark freckle I have right up front. And then I'm just gonna go in and do dots of 2. And once I have those little dots, I'm going to pick up the dot and dab it somewhere else. So pick up these 2 dots, and you can see they're on my finger just a little bit, and dab it somewhere else. So I'm just kind of going in the pattern of my own natural freckles and building my way out. And then once you kind of have a base for your freckles, that's when you can kind of determine to go in and be like, oh, I want a freckle here, I want a freckle there. And then I have some lighter freckles on my cheeks that I'm just gonna enhance, and these ones are a little bit bigger, but a little bit more sparse in their placement on my face. So they're looking more like constellations over here. So basically what this is creating a base for our freckles. So after that, I'm going to go in with my foundation, concealer, and then we're going to set with under eye powder, and then I'm going to go back in with this product and very, very, very lightly enhance some more freckles, so we really get those different tones, because these freckles are all going to be pretty light under the foundation, but I am using a lightweight foundation for this. This is a light to medium coverage. It is buildable, and it is just the naked skin. I am 2.5. I'm just gonna fast forward because I'm not gonna bore you guys with my foundation routine because it's in a lot of my other videos. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my foundation. trust is calling. going to do my eyebrows while my face is baking. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. If you guys don't want to fork out the money for this little guy, there's other alternatives to doing fake freckles, and I'm just going to be using the exact same product I used for my eyebrows. And my eyebrow color is sort of the color of a freckle color, so it's like a light taupey brown. Other people's freckles may differ. So this is the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow, and this is waterproof, which is great because the last thing you want is in the middle of the day your freckles to be melting off your face. That is not a cute look by any means. So I'm actually gonna be taking the same exact brush I used to do my eyebrows, and I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna just divvy out a teeny bit. This stuff is very pigmented, so it really goes far. I'm just using my little angle brush, but I'm using that little tip on the end there, and I'm just gonna be doing the same exact thing that we did. And as you guys can see, after I've put on concealer and foundation, the freckles that I did underneath, they're still showing in real life. I don't know if they're picking up for you guys, but this is gonna definitely darken it and make them more prominent. So I'm just gonna go in and draw these in. And then what I always like to do is, because these do tend to be a little bit darker, I'm just gonna go back in with my Beauty Blender and just sort of dab over them. Beauty blenders soak up all of your products, so there's still a lot of product left in this baby, so I'm just gonna dab that on there just to make these a little more natural. The next step for this look is I'm just going to contour my face, and then I will come back to you guys. So next I am going to start on my eyes, and for my eyes I'm going to keep them very natural because this is all about the freckles, all about the skin, and all about that highlight and that glow. So I'm just going to keep this eye extremely simple. I'm just going to be using the bronzer, and I'm seeing tin on this. I'm going to cry. I'm just going to go in with my big fluffy Morphe brush, and I'm just going to take this right at my crease and just kind of rock back and forth. I want this to be very natural. I just don't want my eyelids to look flat. This is the color we use to bronze, so this is gonna look really natural and not like you're wearing a ton of eyeshadow or anything. So I recently got my eyelash extensions back on. So I usually, when I have eyelash extensions on, I typically do not do a ton of eye makeup. Like I don't do cat eyes or anything, which is like my signature look. Because the eyelashes are just so long that they get in the way, and then obviously cleaning up, taking off my makeup at the end of the night is very difficult when I have a ton of eye product on, but I'm not supposed to rub the lashes or get makeup remover on them, so it deems very difficult, so I tend not to do any of that. So I'm just going to be taking this Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to be dipping in the shade Bubbly down here. And I'm just gonna grab that, and I'm gonna just pop this on the lid. This isn't gonna be like a full coverage lid. I'm not going for a glittery lid. I'm just looking for a little bit of glow. It's gonna dip into that bubbly shade, and I'm just gonna pop this on my lid. Again, I'm keeping this really light. I don't want it to be overpowering by any means. I'm just trying to give my lid some more definition.
Look at yourself. Are you beautiful? You're handsome.
So I am done with my eyes, and now I'm going to go back to the face. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to be taking my new favorite blush, which is from the ColourPop Knockout Palettes. And the color is, excuse my French. And it's just this like gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm seeing tin on the highlight, no! So I'm just gonna take my brush and apply some blush on the apples of my cheeks and moving my way upward. So it's just gonna give us some nice glow. So once I have that, I'm actually gonna be putting this a little bit on my nose. So I'm just gonna hit it off on my wrist so I make sure I don't have a lot of product on there, and I'm just gonna hit this right on the top of my nose, and this is gonna give us that kind of like sun-kissed glow, and it's not gonna be overpowering by any means. This is a very natural colored blush. Time to highlight the face. I'm going to go in with my fan brush. Oh my gosh, that has a cat hair on it. And I'm just gonna be going in to the Knockout palette again and be using that highlighter shade. And now I'm gonna go in with this smaller brush, and I'm going to again highlight the Cupid's bow, and then I'm gonna highlight my nose and the corners of my eyes. I'm gonna dive into my Anastasia again, and I'm just gonna be going with this light color called Sunburst. And I'm just going to go in the middle of my highlight streak. So I'm just gonna go like this and just pop that in the middle. Just going to put a little gel in my eyebrows just to keep them where they are all day. I'm going to actually use the product that I used in my dollar store makeup challenge, and that is the Mega Wear Wet n Wild mascara. I really liked this mascara when I have eyelash extensions because it is so light. It doesn't give you any length. It just basically tints your lashes, and that's what I liked about it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to my bottom lashes. And I'm just gonna take a little spoolie and I'm going to brush my eyelash extensions. You're supposed to brush them daily, so it just keeps them looking nice and untangled. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Now that the eyes are done, I'm just gonna be going in, and this is my CoverGirl Outlast lip stain, and these are my Ride or Die lip stains. I use these every single day of my life, and as you can tell, this one's about dead. So I'm just gonna go in and lightly line my lips with this. This is not like a lipstick, it's a lip stain, so y'all know I'm like obsessed with lip stains. This just gives you a really natural look. So I just pop a little bit of that on, and then I'm gonna finish off with the Too Faced Peach lip gloss, peach oil lip gloss, and this is just gorgeous. And it smells like just, it smells like their palettes. It smells incredible. So I'm just gonna top this off. The only way to finish any makeup look is setting spray. So just spray the heck out of your face. So I'm just gonna douse myself in this setting spray. Just like that. You wanna look like you just got out of the shower. You just gotta fan it off. So there you have it. This is the final looks. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe down below and leave any comments for future videos you guys want me to do. I am uploading a Q&A very, very, very soon for you guys. So yeah, look forward to that. I will see you guys next time.